Indiana. But back up into Wisconsin, we got 6 inches of rain in Milwaukee in the last 24 hours. So a lot of problems with severe weather as well. Christina has the latest on all of that for us.
Well, we are dealing with really nasty storms here across the Northeast and the Great Lakes region. And here are some of the storms that we're watching through the central states. A number of severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect, but we are also watching storms here across parts of the Northeast. Let's take a look at our big picture view here, and we'll see where the storms are. And a number of watches are in effect. Severe thunderstorm watches in yellow. A tornado watch is in effect here in red. We'll start out in the Northeast, where we have been watching some really rough weather moving through New York and now into southern New England and also into parts of northern New England, dealing with some storms as well. Hartford, Waterbury, down toward Bridgeport, look out for storms. We do have a number of severe thunderstorm warnings here. Some of these storms have produced some wind damage, down trees, down power lines as they move through eastern New York. We're also watching now in northeastern Pennsylvania and
a tornado warning has been issued for your area.
Also some strong wind and wind. So we're watching this and also back into Michigan because we have some warnings in effect here too. Tornado warning in Clinton, Eaton, and Eaton counties in south central Michigan. The storm as of 3:59 was located near Lansing, so look out East Lansing and Hazlet. Those are some of the areas that could be affected. Bath, Meridian, East Lansing, Forest Hills, Hazlet, and Bell Oaks. We're also watching storms in Alcona County where we have a tornado warning that's in effect. So look out here. This is one area under the warning, but we're also seeing areas farther south here. Look out in the Lansing area. We do have a tornado warning in effect right in this area here. So take cover immediately if you live here, and watch out. Eventually these storms will be heading toward the Detroit and Ann Arbor areas and over toward Saginaw. You're pretty much in the thick of it right now. There's more stormy weather back into northern Indiana as well as through the plains. But now let's go back to Carl.
Well, it's not even summer, but the heat has been amazing across a lot of the eastern seaboard. We'll check that out and see when it's finally going to cool down in your weekly planner that's coming right up.
Not all parts of the country get tornadoes. Truth. Tornadoes have occurred in all 50 states, so it's important to know basic tornado safety wherever you live. Myth. If a tornado is nearby, open windows to prevent pressure from building up. Truth. The force of a tornado can rip through a structure whether the windows are open or not. In fact, if there's time, the windows are better off closed with the blinds or curtains down.
A tornado warning has been issued for your area.
Imminent, however. Don't take time to adjust windows. Avoid them and head to the lowest level of your home with the necessary safety items. Myth. Highway overpasses are good shelters from tornadoes. Truth. Overpasses can be extremely dangerous because there's little or no protection from flying debris and powerful winds. The best thing to do is seek shelter, but if you can't, abandon your car. Ground level winds can easily flip it over. Find a ditch or lowest possible area and lie flat. That way debris will fly over the top of you. Take cover in the southwest portion of your basement. Truth, the southwest corner is often the least safe, because most tornadoes shift houses off their foundations in a northeast direction, which may cause the unsupported portion to collapse. The best advice is to go to the lowest, most interior room of your home, as far away as possible from exterior walls and windows. Get under a sturdy table, workbench, or stairwell, and protect your head. Remember, if you hear a tornado warning, always have an emergency kit readily available and take shelter immediately.
This program was powered by Radio Shack. For the latest electronics and expert advice, come to Radio Shack. And don't just buy stuff, do stuff.
Welcome to America. Everything is in the car as we arranged.
Reach your final destination.
This Father's Day, don't just buy stuff, do stuff. Like surprise your family. Get Dad the Sony Ericsson W580 slider from AT&T for free at Radio Shack.